Welcome back to Talk Better English with us. I'm Sarah, and today, today we are diving into the silent giant of communication. Mark, let me ask you something a bit personal. Have you ever walked into a room, said hello in perfect English, but felt like people were, instinctively moving away from you?
Sarah, it's like you've been spying on my life. It happens all the time. Honestly, I spend hours practicing my pronunciation, memorizing phrasal verbs, checking my grammar twice in my head, but I still feel invisible. People look at their phones, or they look through me. It's frustrating. I mean, it makes me want to give up and just hide behind a textbook.
Mark, you are falling into what I call the grammar trap. You think words are 100% of the message, but science says otherwise. Research by Dr. Albert Mehrabian established a rule that every language learner must know. It's the 7-38-55 rule. It means words only account for 7% of how you are perceived. 38% is your tone, and a massive 55% is your body language.
Wait, 55%? So you're telling me that even if my English is perfect, if my shoulders are slumped and I'm looking at the floor, people believe my shoulders, not my words.
Exactly. The human brain is an efficiency machine, Mark. It trusts visual data over auditory data because visual signals are much harder to fake. Today, we aren't just giving you tips. We are giving you a full structural rewrite of your physical presence. We will cover the trust architecture of your hands, the 70-30 eye contact matrix, and a technique called mirroring that can make a native speaker feel like your best friend in seconds.
Okay. I've got my coffee, my notebook, and I'm standing up straight already. Let's do this. Where do we start?
The foundation of fluency actually starts with your hands. Mark, when you're nervous in an English interview, where do your hands go?
I'm a pocketer, Sarah. Hands deep in the pockets, jingling my keys or my phone. Or, I sit on them during meetings because I'm afraid I'll shake. I thought it made me look relaxed, but I have a feeling you're about to destroy that dream.
Oh, I am. You're doing more than looking nervous. You're triggering a survival instinct in the other person. Evolutionarily, if we can't see someone's hands, our brain thinks, are they hiding a weapon? Even in a modern office, hidden hands create a subconscious barrier. You look shifty, untrustworthy. Even if you're just trying to remember the word sustainability.
Okay, so pockets are a no-go zone. Got it. But if I keep them out, I feel like a robot. What is the fluent way to gesture?
Use the box. Imagine a physical box from your chest to your waist. Keep your gestures inside this box. If they go too wide, you look chaotic. If they stay too small, you look timid. And the most powerful gesture? The open palm. When you show your palms, you are signaling honesty. Think of great speakers, Steve Jobs or Oprah. They use open palms constantly. It makes their message feel like a gift. Oh, and Mark, please stop touching your neck.
Wait, what? Why? It's just a habit.
Touching the suprasternal notch, that little dip at the base of your throat, is a universal sign of extreme anxiety. If you do that while searching for a verb, you are screaming to everyone, I am terrified. Hands out, palms open, neck alone. It's that simple.
Let's talk about the eyes, Sarah. In my culture, looking away can be respectful. But in English-speaking countries, I feel like I have to stare at people like a predator just to show I'm listening. It's exhausting.
That's the learner's dilemma. But there is a formula, the 70-30 rule. When you are the listener, you should maintain eye contact for about 70% of the time. Don't just stare into their pupils. Use the social triangle. Look at one eye, then the other, then the mouth. It shows you are absorbing their English.
And when I'm the one speaking, that's when my brain starts burning trying to find vocabulary.
That's when you drop to 30%. It is, cognitively demanding to find complex words and maintain eye contact. If you stare while searching for a word, you look frozen. The hack? Look to the side. Never look down. Looking down signals shame. Looking to the side signals, I am reflecting. We call this the philosopher's look. It turns your silence into a moment of wisdom instead of a moment of failure.
I love that. The philosopher's look. What about the feet? You mentioned them before, and it blew my mind.
The feet are the truth tellers, Mark. Think about it. We spend our whole lives training our faces to lie. We smile when we are bored. We look serious when we are confused. But nobody, and I mean nobody, thinks about their feet. They are the most honest part of the human body.
That sounds like a detective movie. So, if I'm talking to someone in English, and I'm worried they don't like my accent, I should look at their shoes?
Exactly. It's called directional intent. If you are talking to a native speaker and their torso is facing you, but their feet are pointing toward the door, stop talking, Mark. They are mentally already gone. Their brain is telling their body to flee. But here is a professional secret for networking events. Look for the V shape.
The V shape? Like the letter V?
Yes. If two people are standing face to face, like a closed square, they are in a private conversation. Don't interrupt them. You will look rude. But if they are standing at an angle, forming a V, they are subconsciously leaving a door open for a third person. That is your invitation. Walk into that space, say hi, and you will find that they are much more patient with your English because they physically invited you in.
Wow. I always felt like I was intruding when I joined a group. Now I can actually see who wants to talk to me. That takes away so much anxiety.
And it works for sitting too. If you are in a job interview, keep your feet flat on the floor. Don't cross your legs and jiggle your foot. That jiggling is a leakage of nervous energy. It tells the interviewer, I am not comfortable. Planted feet mean a planted mind. It actually helps your brain stay calm, which makes finding English words much easier.
Okay, Sarah, I'm standing correctly, my hands are in the box, and my feet are planted. But I still feel a bit disconnected from native speakers. Is there a cheat code to make them like me instantly?
There is. It's called mirroring. It's a biological phenomenon. When two people are in rapport, which means they are perfectly connected, their bodies naturally copy each other. If I lean in, you lean in. If I take a sip of water, you take a sip of water.
Wait, isn't that a bit creepy? If I just copy everything they do, they will think I'm a crazy person.
Not if you follow the 10-second rule. Don't be a parrot. If they cross their legs, wait 10 seconds, then subtly cross yours. If they use their left hand to gesture, use your right hand. This sends a deep subconscious signal to their brain that says, I am like you. We are the same. When a native speaker feels this, they subconsciously lower their judgment filter. They stop noticing your grammar mistakes because they feel a connection to your personality.
That is powerful. I always thought I had to be perfect to be liked, but you're saying I just need to be in sync with them.
Precisely. And let's talk about proximity. In English-speaking cultures, especially in the US or UK, personal space is huge. If you stand too close, you look aggressive. If you stand too far, you look cold. The sweet spot is about an arm's length away. Respect the bubble, Mark.
Sarah, we live in 2026. Most of my English conversations are on Zoom or Teams. My feet are under the desk. My hands are off camera. Does body language still matter in a tiny digital box?
It matters more, Mark. Because people can only see your head and shoulders, every small movement is magnified. The biggest mistake? Looking at the person's face on the screen.
But I want to see their expression. Why is that a mistake?
Because on their screen, it looks like you are looking down at their chin. To show confidence, you must look directly into the camera lens. The lens is their eyes. It's hard, I know. It feels like talking to a piece of glass. But that is how you build digital trust. Also, keep your camera at eye level. If people are looking up your nose, you lose all your authority instantly.
Eye level camera, look at the green light. I need to reorganize my desk.
We covered a lot today, Mark. From the philosopher's look to the V-shaped feet and digital trust. It's a lot to remember. But here is my advice to everyone listening. Don't try to do it all at once.
I was just about to say that. My brain is full.
Pick one. Just one this week. Maybe it's the open palm gesture during your next meeting. Or maybe it's just looking at the camera lens during a call. Practice it until it becomes a habit. When your body starts speaking confident English, your mouth will follow. I promise. Talk better, live better. We believe in you. See you in the next episode.